This is a potential historic event with catastrophic, deadly consequences. This is not a maybe. This is on track to happen.
It's been called the costliest natural disaster in North Carolina's history.
Tonight, the once vibrant city of Asheville, North Carolina, right here, is in a shambles. Buildings and roads severely damaged by powerful floodwaters. Dashcam footage capturing the moment a couple narrowly missed being swept away by this landslide.
A rushing river of rubble. Chris Faber took this video from his Biltmore Village apartment on the 3rd floor.
It just kept coming.
So it's not only like raging behind us, but it's also raging in front of us.
Quake, devastation, and destruction stretching as far as the eye can see. Powerful Category 4 storm causing damage in at least 10 states. Hardest hit, North Carolina, where every single county has been impacted. The town of Asheville isolated, cut off from power, water, and cell service.
North Carolina is cleaning up from the worst flooding ever on record for the state. More than 100 people are dead from Helene, a number that's still expected to rise. Now, the challenges are high, but it is the one bright spot in situations like this is how we tend to come together in times of tragedy.
Yeah, Ross Carneal, the name of my company is Carmack Enterprises, out of Abingdon, Virginia. Subcontracting right now under McKenzie Construction. So out here we're doing a road rehabilitation project, primarily focusing on reprofiling the roads, helping the issues from the storm as far as drainage, some debris in the way, getting rid of debris, recrowning the roads, reprofiling the roads, cleaning the ditches, replacing culverts, everything necessary to get these roads traversable again. This project, we've been out here about 3.5 weeks to be able to make a living and keep the money right here in the area and help the people that we know and love in the area is fantastic. It's a good feeling to be part of rebuilding everything, bringing it back together, cleaning it up. As you can see, it's a beautiful area. So yeah, it's constantly a good feeling. I have my wife and my kids down here with me, and we drive by in the evenings and look at the work we did that day. It's a lot of fun.
Then Skiffy Creek, that's the roadway that shows what the road looks like before we started our activity. Mm-hmm. And here is Buzzard's Roost. That's our longest road right there, 11 miles. I'm gonna take y'all up here on Buzzard's Roost. You'll see this quarry action up here. But if you was listening to that beeping, that's that heavy iron up there that they're working on. The aggregate has already been laid down. And what this compaction is really the dump trucks running over it, back and forth. Because we still have to roll it, and we're gonna go up here in a little while past the roller, and the roller will be going down this entire road length for all the roads and meeting the compaction level for the project to the specifications. And another interesting portion of this project is what's known as the ditch line. We are recreating, or not recreating, but refurbishing this right here. It's known as the ditch line, and that's where the water traverses back on into the river. I came out here and I counted over 60 culverts. That's where the water comes down off the mountain right here, goes under the road and over there into the river. We're only replacing, I believe it's 9 of them total for the job. Yesterday, the government representatives, they came out and we did a tour. We rode around. We showed them exactly what I'm showing y'all today, and they had nothing but good comments. They're extremely satisfied with our project thus far. And speaking with our subcontractor, his comment was, well, if they like what they see now, they're going to be overwhelmed when we finish the profile of these roads. And our goal is weather dependent, that we're going to do 3 miles a day. That's what this contract, our subcontractor, that is his goal, is to get 3 miles of aggregate down a day. Really, this isn't as bad as that some roads are. This is an example. Now we've mowed here now, but we haven't done any grading.
Yeah. So it's worse than this.
Much worse.
Wow.
See, for a four-wheel drive truck or a vehicle of that type, you could still get back here.
Yeah.
But there are areas where it would be even a challenge for a four-wheel drive truck to get back here and maneuver.
So all this is going to be worked on.
All of this is going to be brought back like what you saw on Cold Spring. Okay. What CarMax is doing, they're getting far enough ahead of when we apply aggregate so that the dump trucks never catch the teams in front of them.
Okay.
That's the systematic approach. At least 7 days.
7 days?
At least 7 to 10 days ahead. Because again, once we really get rolling, weather dependent, his goal is, CarMax, our part of our power base is to do 3 miles a day. And that's when we drop the aggregate, he's coming right behind it with the roller, or he's coming behind it with the roller to do the finished products, because we'll have the ditch line created, the vegetation will be done, aggregate will be down, we'll grade it out, and we're ready for the roller. All 111 miles will be modeled after that first 3 miles. That is our strategy and our methodology for coming up with a successful project to get us to the finish line. And this big pile of debris over here to the right, even though that's not what would consider to be normal vegetation, because all of that came from the storm in the river, but it is 6 feet within the roadway. So we're saying, the government's saying that's got to be removed too. This is a public road.
Public road?
Yeah, but it's on federal property.
What property is this?
The Forest Service, the U.S. Forest Service. You got campers and four-wheelers. You got up there on Buzzard's Roost. There's a couple of families that live up there. Yeah, well, there is a family that lives up there, and then there's someone that has I'm going to assume it's a vacation home. Okay, here we are. This is where the action is. These are our trucks lined up. It's kind of narrow here, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you up there unless we walk. They're just staging. They're staging because, like I'm saying, the trucks are doing what they call a moving dump. The dumpsters will tip back, the truck will move forward, the gravel will come out. And then the motor grader, that piece of equipment that I pointed to in the yard, the motor grader comes back and they do the grading to smooth things out in preparation for the roller.
How many trucks are back here usually a day?
Probably, well, we get 30 loads a day, but they go back and forth to the quarry. Okay.
They can come multiple times?
Yeah, they come all day.
There's 30 trucks that come multiple times.
Well, it's probably 10 trucks, but they're making 30 trips. You see? Yeah. But when we do Buzzard's Roost, the plan is that we have 30 trucks lined up like you see here. Yeah. All right? So that it's not, because again, that's 11 miles.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm going to show you exactly what it was. It was always a dirt road, but there's ruts. There were ruts in here where the road was more or less, it would, for some vehicles, it would be considered impassable because the road had so much degradation.
Okay.